Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Yo, watch it!
There's the three. Oh, a silky three from MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Shannon in at the small forward position.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He had 65 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no question Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Here's Edwards, and another basket for Minnesota.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
From deep, MP, good. And that basket makes it 8 for 14 for the game.
And just another thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
Here's Randall, and doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Edwards. Launches a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. MP scanning the floor. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For Brooklyn, Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Hardaway. Dimon comes in for Porter Jr. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Randall. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Edwards. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brooklyn leading by 11. Lets it go from deep. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Edwards. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Such a wide open look. McDaniels got 5 points.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the three, that really helps their spacing.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
With the 10-footer. And he can't bank that one in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's the three. Reed with the rebound. Right side McDaniels. Outside Edwards. The three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's how they like to see him operate. part of their attack.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Brooklyn Nets.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quick.
MP is out there with Dimon. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Minot in at power forward. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Here's Porter. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage, it makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Reed, good.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And the basket by MP.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Randall outside. Now here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's MP. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Minot, good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
McDaniels from long range. Nets leading by 10. Pass to MP. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. MP's got 45 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Outside McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McDaniels got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, that's a good sign for McDaniels. They need him to shoot with confidence.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Brooklyn, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
I think for the Nets, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Pass to Shannon. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Banked it in off the glass. And it's 13 points for Anthony Edwards. MP outside from the arc. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Timberwolves. 11-point game. Hammond can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Edwards. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Three-pointer. The shot no good. MP getting it done for Brooklyn. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. Pass to Caruso. Here's Randall. He's guarded by Porter. And his Clark for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter, the pass to Wolf. And here's Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Porter from outside. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Caruso, pass to Randall. Tries a 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time. Nets leading by 20. Pass to Porter. Inside. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Porter.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
You know what time it is. It's time for team.
He's checked in for Minnesota. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Randall. And there it is for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Tries it from 16. Porter pulls it in. Nets leading by 20. Porter looks it over. Porter with it. Back to Porter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Shannon. Caruso outside. Here's Randall. Randall with another miss. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Porter a screen for 3. Hardaway. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
At the line, 3 times, Kevin Porter Jr.
That's good from Porter.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. That one's no good. And he nails the third. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance to relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this would... And another one!
And he's got 60 again. I mean, I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
To tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. And again for three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Launches it. Minnesota with a rebound. Foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team. Now checking in for Brooklyn, number 77.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Edwards. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
It seems whenever these teams meet, you see something new. Do players today feel any connection to rivalries from sometimes decades before your time?
You know, Jennifer Quintana, rivalries are always changing, so that's kind of baked into the whole thing. We're fortunate that the players who came before us created a history that people still care about today. At the same time, we know this is our chance to put our stamp on it. So that's always big, and this was a big win for us.
Perfect answer, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ryan, back to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
what's up to all my followers out there. Obviously, this is a big game tonight. Going up against our most hated rivals, it's gonna be tough. So before I sign off, I wanna ask Xander who he's rooting for tonight.
Man, don't drag me into this.
For y'all who don't know, Xander doesn't like to openly root for me. Can you believe that? He says he has to stay objective because he's a filmmaker and he can't risk getting too close to his material, I think is how he put it.
I hope you destroy him.
Well, we'll dive more into Xander's feelings later. I'm out of here. Peace. Yo, bro. Who was that about?
Drew Robinson. That was about Drew Robinson. I went to grad school at USC, to start school. There was a lot of support for my work. Within the department, professors liked me. There was another student there. He didn't have a fraction of my talent. His parents had a lot more money.
Drew Robinson.
Yeah, exactly. It was this big student film competition. Win some money, get some visibility, kind of thing that starts a conversation one day with the right person. That's all it takes, right? Get in the right room with the right person. Now, everyone thought my film was a shoo-in. They even got a standing ovation. But when they announced the winner,
Drew Robinson.
You might see him tonight. He's the other team's video coordinator.
Whoa, wait. You mean for the others? Bro, you telling me that there's a rivalry going on in the film world too?
Yeah.
Nah, don't even trip, Zan. I got you. After we win tonight, Drew, that lame dude, whatever his name is, I don't even know. He could try to film that.
anticipating future home games, we're back in Brooklyn. Simply stop by the nearest ticket booth or visit our website to grab yours now. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Hornets" along with your issue and zip location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here's a look at some of the stats for LaMelo Ball.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Demon. He's out there with MP. Hardaway is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Then it's Knipple, and it's Salon in at the force. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
Well, MP and this team are off to a good start when it comes to the challenge he set for them. I think the preparation, anticipation, and energy for what these games mean has become almost a skill set in their arsenal. And they're hoping to build on that momentum in this one. They still got quite a few rivalry games left.
Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks, guys. Well, a pretty auspicious record he set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
Yeah, all right. He is combustible. Thank you very much. And Doris, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injury.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We got to win games here.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No coverage that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Demon. The tray. A 3-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Back to Ball. Ball shoots it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Shoots the three. Knipple with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've got 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The kick out to Ball. Here's Diamante.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid it. Minot's checked in, and MP subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Everyone shout someone!
And here's MP for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
So for Brooklyn now, they've got MP. He's out there at quarter. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Charlotte again missing.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics played really well. He scored 53 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Hallie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Bridges kicks to White. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Knipple comes in for James. And it's Ball in for White. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Ball against MP. Looking to get back on track here. Ball no good. The Nets with the lead. Porter finds MP. And the Nets another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Minnesota. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And when I look at the Nets, they've got that number 1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
And the Hornets making a change here. White's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Hardaway's checked in.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Bridges, outside.
Now we get a chance to check out LaMelo Ball. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Here's Kneppel, guarded by Hardaway. Ball from long range. The rebound by Demon.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Three-pointer. Ball no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. Their third three-pointer in a row.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
A three from MP. Another three for Brooklyn.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
MP against Ball. Again, Ball missing. MP deciding where to go with it. And the last second attempt is not going for it. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, the injury status report.
Well, Brooklyn's dealing with an injury bug. Missing Porter Jr. obviously hurts this team. I mean, high-level scorer.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few jets. That's how bad the defense has been.
Hey, backhanded compliment if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Then it's Kneppel. And it's Diabate in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the groove starting the second half for Charles Lee. And he makes that one. Diabate's got 6.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
And there's the bucket from MP. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day
set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. MP, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball from long range. Minot pulls it in.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
MP way outside gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 42 in the game. Ball against MP. Over MP. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Brooklyn leading by 15. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Solon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Knipple. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
And here's MP for 3. Hornets with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. Have easy bucket in the paint.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in, and a change for the Nets. Kevin Porter's check in for Demon. Outside, Ball. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ball's got 11 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Fires the 3. MP drills the 3.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Ball with it. Now defended by MP.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
3 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 from MP. And yet another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Bridges left side. Will it go? It's hauled in by Claxton. That's leading by 16. Hardaway passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the foul. Making some changes here. Fires the 3. Can't get it. Hornets trail by 16. So for Brooklyn now, Demon's out there with MP. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Minot in at the 4. MP outside. The long shot, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Miller takes advantage. That J is good.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
MP. Good. That's another bucket. absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ball fired. The three is off.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Ball with the tip. Oh, hits the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
MP outside. He's off from three. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Bull. Jacks up a three. And there's the three. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. MP. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Doesn't get that one. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They came in here and took care of business like...
MP, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Well, we won. Obviously, that's more important. As far as rebounding, that's really about a long-term commitment, and that starts with me. I say I had a mediocre night on the glass. I could do more for sure.
And you will. Thank you, MP.
Yeah, you can bet on that.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And so long, everyone.
Hey, hold that L, Drew. Too bad Mommy and Daddy couldn't buy this one for you like they bought your way through grad school. Hey, Drew, what's it like filming and knowing there's a loser on the other side of the lens, huh? Is that how that team feel about you?
Chill, Zan. Dang, my boy is steamed over here, y'all.